Hello and welcome. Today I'll be showing you how to install an AMD graphics card into a PC. This will also include the driver download and installation. For this tutorial you will need an AMD graphics card, a PC, an active internet connection, a Phillips head screwdriver and a compatible power supply. To find out if your power supply is compatible, you can visit AMD's website to find out the recommended power supply wattage and required connectors. Before we begin, we need to ensure we have grounded our cells to avoid damaging any components with static electricity. Now ready to begin. First we need to remove the two side panel screws. That's this one and this one. With the side panel removed we have access to our motherboard. Now we need to find which slot is the primary slot for our motherboard. If you're unsure of this, you can consult the manual that your motherboard came in. It will tell you. In my case, it's this slot right here. Now we need to remove two slot covers to install the graphics card. Now in my case, it's this one and this one. Now to remove them, you simply unscrew the top screw and then lift out the cover. Now we have our two slot covers removed. We need to push down on this clip here to allow the graphics card to be installed. Okay, now we need to line up this slot here on the graphics card with a slot here on the motherboard. Now we lower the graphics card down, lining the slot up. Get it in place, then press down evenly across the graphics card firmly until the clip locks in place. Now using the two screws removed earlier, removing the slot covers, we need to screw in the graphics card. Now our graphics card's in, we need to connect the power cables. Now in this case it's an 8-pin and a 6-pin PCI Express connectors. Now this is an 8-pin PCI Express connector and this is a 6-pin PCI Express connector. Now plug in the 8-pin. These will only go in one way as they are keyed, so you can't get it wrong. And they also lock in place with this locking mechanism here so they cannot come out. Now we just push in the 6-pin and our graphics card is ready. Now our graphics card is installed and is correctly wired up. We need to close the side panel again and then screw it in using the two screws we removed earlier. Now we are ready to move on to the software part of this tutorial. Okay, so now we've got our graphics card installed. We can now download and install the driver. Now to do this, we want to go to our web browser and type in the search bar AMD Catalyst. Now it should be the top link. If it's not, go to supportamd.com. I want to click this link. Now we have two options here. You can automatically detect and install your driver. This will automatically detect your graphics card and then install it. Or we can manually select which driver we want. So we can select the type of system we have. We want to select desktop graphics, then select our product family, then select our product, then select our operating system, which is Windows 8.1 for me, and then click display results. Now we have two options here. The first package will be the most stable but not the newest, and the second package is a beta package. This will be optimized for newer games but maybe slightly unstable. Now I want this one, so I'm going to click download and now I'll wait for it to download. So now we've downloaded our driver. We want to navigate to the installer and then run it. We want to leave this as default and then click install. Now this window will appear. You want to select your language, then click next. And you got Express or Custom. Express will install everything. I'm going to click Custom. I'll leave this installation folder as default. Then click next. Now I'm going to deselect AMD Gaming Evolved App because I don't want it installed. Then I'm going to click next. Then accept. And wait for it to install everything. The screen may flicker a few times during this install and it should take a couple of minutes. At this screen you want to click finish and then it'll prompt you to restart your system. You want to click yes, and that's how to install your AMD graphics card. Thanks for watching.